Now, you had a promise from Dad you got back. You got your £2,000, correct?
Oh, I didn't get it, but...
You didn't get it?
No.
Well, let's wait a moment and let's ask Dad, shall we? Together. Carl, où est le 2000?
Sorry.
¿Dónde está? What's the money in Spanish?
¿Dónde está el dinero, papá?
¿Dónde está el dinero? Где деньги? That's where's the money in Russian. Where is the money? What did you do with it?
I didn't actually sell the car, Judge.
He didn't sell the car. Now, in fairness to Dad, to some extent, you came up with a collateral contract, a new agreement. When did that happen? Was that whilst you were in Holland?
Yes.
What was the agreement and what was said, please?
That I will get the whole amount by the time I'm back in the country.
Where is that £2,000? Did you sell the car?
No, I didn't sell the car.
You've still got it?
I've still got it.
What's the value of it now?
I checked on a car website and it was telling me £900. Initially, I didn't have a job, Judge, when I made the offer to her. I didn't start
Well, that can't be true. You've got 10 children.
Yeah, I was working temporary. I wasn't working a permanent job, I should say. Let me correct myself. And I got a permanent job in December, so...
Understood. Do you know what he spent with it?
Didn't give me my money, so I don't know.
He did not. Certainly £900 of it disappeared doing something. What was that?
I had to pay for an acting course, Judge.
A what course?
An acting course.
An acting course?
Yes.
You spent £900 of the money you held effectively on trust for your daughter on an acting course.
Yeah.
What sort of acting?
Stage acting, TV acting, stuff like that.
We can do an improvisation now. I'll be you. You be Judge Rinder. So, I've spent £900 of my daughter's money.
Did you?
Which I haven't finished. Which I held on fiduciary trust on her behalf, which she's entitled to. That was me doing you.
Yeah. So what was your plans to give her the remaining amount of money?
That was your Judge Rinder, was it? Now, point is, what was the plan to give her the rest of the money?
Well, I came up with a two-pronged plan, basically.
A two-pronged plan?
Yeah.
Do tell me about your first prong, sir. And by the way, I have to tell you, bearing in mind your history, I'd really hope you'd keep your prongs to yourself. Tell me about prong number one.
Judge, I said to her I would pay her off monthly when she returned in July.
Did you agree to that?
Yes.
How much?
It would have been £200 a month.
Anything in writing?
No.
What am I supposed to do? You don't have a contract, it's your dad. Why didn't you ask him to put it in writing?
Well, at most, we spoke on WhatsApp because I was out of the country.
So when was the first payment supposed to be received?
When I arrived in July.
Understood. So how many payments have you received?
None.
Zero? Zilch?
Zero.
Zilch. In other words, in Spanish?
Nada.
Nada.
I kind of disagree, kind of. In July, I gave her 100 when she did a modelling show, and then in August, I gave her 100 again when she went away to do another modelling show.
What's your second prong?
Well,
bearing in mind what I think about the first prong.
When it became clear that I couldn't afford £200, I suggested to her that she could actually live with me rent-free.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Your generosity knows no bounds. I hold £2,000 on trust for you. I won't give it to you, but here's the deal. Even though I've been in breach of fiduciary duty and stolen your money, in effect, don't mean that in a legal sense, you can live with me rent-free. I have to determine, and this is your dad's reply in law, which I construe on his behalf, as to whether or not you have an application breach of trust or breach of contract. And either way, it creates a problem for you. Now, I can deal with the breach of trust issue this way. This car, are you sure that it retains its value of £900?
It might not, because I did check it about 3 months ago.
It could be worth 500, in other words.
Possibly.
Understood. So you're telling me you could not confidently conclude the value would be £900?
No.
Thank you, sir. In respect of the second issue, the contract, is there anything in writing between the two of you whatsoever?
No.
Do you think that was a wise idea, being a wise and sensible young person?
No, now I know not to trust my dad financially.
Now, it's not just you who says that, because Granny has a similar view. Let's read what Granny has to say. Now Shanae has no car and has not had the money back from her father, my son. I'm disappointed. Now, I don't know much, but I know that when Mum Jackie says the words disappointed, that's a big word. Correct?
Correct, Judge.
Carl should pay her the money if he's keeping the car. He's got a lot going on at the minute. I'm caught in the middle. He's my son, she's my granddaughter. It's just awful. Now, you don't want to upset Gran and you don't want to upset Mum. But here's the thing. You have an extraordinary daughter over there. It's got to have upset you that this has affected your relationship, correct?
Yeah.
How bad has it got, please?
I just don't really know who to trust now because I don't want to have to run into these problems again. And now it's with my father, I'm just like, still young.
Dad?
Yeah, it's like role reversal. She's like nagging me sometimes. She's like my mum sometimes, you know. So that reminds you I'm the dad, yeah. So just so you know.
It's extraordinary. It's like a modern version of Absolutely Fabulous. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.